On today's show, we're going to make a baked pasta pie. This is going to be delicious. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. I have two types of cheese, mozzarella and parmesan. I have calamari olives as well as some sun-dried tomato pesto peppers. These are going to be delicious. The pasta I'm using is a multicolor rotoni, and I have that boiling already. According to my instructions, it's about 8 minutes. So that's on the stove and will be done shortly. And I also have made my own pesto, and I will include the instructions on how to make the pesto. If you hit the subscribe button, you'll see the more down on the bottom, and that's where the instructions will be for these. I've measured out the olives and the eggs. I have them all ready to go. It's about time to turn off the pasta. Pasta looks real good. I drained it, recover it. I have the pan getting hot. Also, the ground beef, I usually use 80% for a project like this, but they were out of it, so I ended up with 93%. Now, as soon as you put this in, you immediately want to break it up. If you leave it in there and just let it cook, you are going to end up with hamburgers. So start breaking it up right away while it starts to get hot. These Ninja pans are fantastic. They have a stainless steel plate in the bottom of them, and that plate gets hot and evenly spreads the heat across the bottom of the pan. The next step is to put these ingredients in. So we have our 4 eggs. We have our Parmesan cheese. And my world famous pesto sauce. Then, to not dirty any more measuring cups, I am going to put 1.5 cups of the cream in. So there's 1 cup, just a little bit over 1 cup left. This was from a different recipe we did a couple of days ago. And pepper. And I am going to just fold this in to get it started so we don't splash any more than we already did. Break up the eggs. This is going to be a fantastic mix here. And you're going to want to use a whisk on this. I have a couple of different kinds. This would probably be a good mix, because it is a little thick, to use one of my mechanical whisks on as soon as I get it started here. Now it's starting to thicken up. is stirred well. You can use a frying pan for this if you want, a deep frying pan, or you could use your casserole dish. I have done both through the years. I kind of like my casserole dish. Got my first layer here. Just like that. Then I have my cheese. I'm just going to kind of whisk it around and it'll kind of clean up the bowl for me and absorb some of the liquid that's there. Then my olives. And my fire roasted peppers. Okay, now I need my beef. And you can drain your beef, or you can scoop it out where you have fingers on a spoon. So if there is any grease, it runs out under the spoon. That way that grease will stay in that pan. I just want to kind of mix it loosely here. Looks delicious. And add this right up on top. Now I have my pasta, and just go ahead, break it up a little bit, because you know how pasta is, it wants to stick to itself always. And I'm just going to broadcast it across the top of this. Just like this. And then we'll throw it in the oven. The next thing I'm going to make is a cucumber salad, and I'll throw some tomatoes in there too. So I have my cucumber. I'll just cut it up into small pieces. Double check it to make sure it's good. Remove my plastic off it. Smells good. It smells like cucumber. That is a really neat smell. Cucumber salad and some tomatoes. Just like that. And then we have a red wine vinegar. of oil. While that's finishing up, I have my Carrabba's Italian salad dressing that I reverse engineered. Always my favorite. And we should be just a few seconds here. And a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, sounds like it's time. Let's take it out of the oven and see what it looks like. Wow, it's hot. And you know you have to let it sit for 10 minutes. That smells delicious. I'm very, very excited to taste this. Let's see what the consistency is like. Looks like I might be able to serve some up. Wow. There's the ground beef. Fantastic. Well, let's call this a done meal. And if you'd like to see more shows that are just like this, here's 2 more just like it.